Okay, recording started. In position, starting in 3, 2, 1, action. Hello everybody, this is an epic Roblox scripting tutorial where today we are going to go through the very basics of Roblox scripting. Now, as you know, I am a professional scripter. I have done it for a very long time. You know this information, don't lie to me. Okay, so we're just going to start by putting in a part. This part, I'm just gonna make it a square. And we are going to make this part, when touched, we're going to create another part. This part is going to be, it can be however you want. You can position it however you want, but it will be filled with cooldowns and functions and everything like that. So I just created it without talking. I'm sorry. We can just call this for spawn touch part, as we will probably make a lot more things in the future, and we can. This is just put a script into it. You can do that by just hitting the plus here, and there should be a script here, or you can just search for script. Script. It should be here. You want the regular one. I'm not good at speaking, I'm sorry, but we are just going to create some basic variables. Now, variables can be set to store maybe a string, a text, a line of text, for example, or a number, or objects, or just anything in general. So you can even store other values, but we're going to just create a variable for the parent. So to do that, we are going to say local script, or we can just call it part, is equals to script.parent. Now, by doing this, we just make the name of the thing and an equals. So we can actually do above it. We can actually do local part. That will just create a variable, but it will not do anything, as it isn't set to anything. But so we can remove this local, so that will just set it to it will be nothing here, but it will turn part into script.parent then. So this is kind of useful information. It may be a bit hard to understand right now, but it will be easier to understand in the future, I'm pretty sure. So now we will create a touch function. This is a bit more advanced. You know what? We're just going to be doing some basics first, and we can wrap it inside of a touch function. So we can do local. We're going to create a new part, so you can just call the variable new part equals. Now we're going to create a new one, so we just say instance.new, and we'll automatically create these circles. Now we will need to do shift and 2. I'm pretty sure that it's that, and then you will get these symbols, and you can add a part, just a part inside with a big P, and then or a capital P, and to parent it, because right now it's just floating inside of the storage. Inside of storage, you can just do comma and part, because we want to parent it into the spawn touch part just for organization. Now you can, to make it be positioned correctly, because right now it will just be I don't know where it would be positioned, maybe at the center, but to position it correctly we'll have to do new part dot position. Now basically what this script is doing is creating a new part inside of this part, so script.parent, and so basically it's just doing this. So this is what it will look like. So new part will then be this new part, and to access its data and change its position, we have to go into part, and inside of properties here you can go to transform. You can see all of these properties like size and position and all of that. You can now we should change it to maybe a bit above the part. So what we can do then is put an equal to, so its position property would be the part, so this part's position. So it will the new part's position will be this, so this part's position will be set to the same as this part's position. So we can also do, to make it maybe float a bit above, we can do plus vector 3, so the 3 axis dot new. I don't know why we have dot new, but apparently it's important. Now we will change the x, y, and z coordinate. We will just have 0, 5, 0. You can do whatever you want, but this just moves it 5, so it will be at the position of the part, so this one, and then it will move it 5 studs in the air. That's so it's plus. You can change these numbers to be whatever you want, but yeah, now we can test this right now. We can just do this. Actually, we should probably delete this. Click this and then run. Now you see it created a new part, but it's not really that exciting. You don't really you can't really do anything about this with this without having any input. So we should wrap this into a function, a touch function. Now to do that, we just have to do part dot touched. Now this will check if this part is touched with a function, and we have to end it with a connect, and just write function with these at the end, remove the last one, and now we can just do control X and just control V inside of here, or just right click it and click a copy. Now what this will do is, if you just do play here, it will create a new part every single time it's touched. Oh, okay. Yeah, about that, and maybe we should add a cooldown so that does not happen. So what we do is we create a new variable called cooldown and debounce. Now we just maybe have the cooldown at 0.5, so 0.5 seconds, and this should always be true. So now we can just do the same, copy this, and then we just do if debounce. Now we could, now to check if a property, or to check a property, if you want to see if something is that or that, like to check if the position is something, I don't really know, you have to, instead of 1 equals, you have to use 2 equals. Now we could use to do, we could do this, I'm starting, sorry, but it just checks if we just remove all of this, it just checks if it's true. So if we do 1 plus 1 equals 2, oh sorry, equals 2, then it will check if 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Now if we have debounce, it will check if it's true, so we don't have to do this because it already is. But if it's if debounce is true, we would just set debounce to false, and then we can just paste it in. And maybe we should change the color to something different so they see that they have pressed the button. So part, and now we do brick color. So if we go to spawn touch part, we can see it's shamrock here. Now we can change it to anything different, so now it's toothpaste and lime green, but it's shamrock, and we can do part.brick color, and we have to do brick color dot new, and we can just do bright red. Now we also have to set the debounce to true again, or else you will never be able to press the button a second time. So if we just go in here, you see it will be green, but if we touch it, it will turn red and it won't turn green again, and we won't be able to touch it again. Now if we go into script and we do wait, so it will create a wait function, we can just do whatever. We can type 4, then it will wait 4 seconds, but for organization again, we just have cooldown here, so whatever is here, it will wait that amount. So then we can just copy this, so we don't have to do that much, and just do true instead. Now we can just change that back to shamrock. So now debounce should go back to true, and it will change color back to shamrock. So if I touch it now, you see it will turn back to green, and yeah, that happens. Uh-oh, this is not good. Move. But I think that's going to be this for that episode, because bye.